Hello, 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 guys. This is Monty Montgomery with the Extra Digit Movement and MWR Financial. We are glad that you guys have taken the time to join us. We're going to give you time to kind of come on board and to get your watch party started. We have some very exciting information to share with you, and in addition to that, we want to talk to you about our 10K giveaway. You guys, we are doing some phenomenal things over here, and it's great to be a part of a team that's really winning right now. So, hey, come on board, get yourself situated. We will be getting started in short order. As you come on, please take some time to type into our chats to let us know who you are and where you're coming from, and we will be getting started in about 2 to 3 minutes. All right. Hey, Terry, we see you. Thank you. And we see Elizabeth coming to us from North Carolina. I am super excited, guys. This is a first on a whole number of levels for us as a company and for me personally. And so it is a great time to be a part of something that is truly making an impact in the world in a real positive way. While there's so much other things happening that can cause us to maybe not feel so good, but hey, we are here to talk about money. We're here to talk about income shifting. We're here to talk about private reserve banking, private land banking, and PRA. So it's a lot of good information, a lot of reasons to also be excited at a time where many people aren't feeling a reason to feel excited. So, hey, come on board. Again, as you come in, please take some time to get into our chats. Let us know who you are and where you're coming from. Oh boy, we see the room is filling up. We've got Jersey in the building. Ohio's in the building. Hey, Becky from Ohio. We see Kirkland. See you there from South Jersey. Of course, we've got Atlanta in the building. Sonia from Douglasville. Boy, everybody's coming on. Chicago. Hey there, Chef. Glad you guys could join us. So, guys, as you're coming on board, we want to remind you to also be prepared to set up your own Facebook Lives because this is not just information that we want you to hear. We want you to be able to share it with others and to be able to continue to be the gift that keeps on giving in a real positive way that impacts people's lives from a financial perspective. So we're going to give a few more minutes for you guys to come on board, take some time to get your watch party started. And I'm super excited, guys. I count it as a privilege, and it's a great opportunity to be a co-pilot of a very special guest and a personal friend of mine. He's a mentor of mine in many ways, and so you guys are gonna get a lot of information. I think you'll be excited to hear from him as well. So again, let's take some time and see who we got coming in. We've got Miami in the building, Massachusetts in the building, Hyattsville, Maryland. Hey there, Gail. Hey, Josette. We've got Malsboro, Maryland in the building. Tennessee, Mr. Ajay there. We've got a lot of folks coming on, guys. And that's truly because we've got some exciting information to share with you. And while I tell you guys to kind of get your watch party started, I'm going to take some time to set mine up as well. We want to get this thing going and share some serious information with you that we know is making the difference in the lives of a lot of people. And we certainly believe that as you hear it and you take some time to make a decision, that you will see that it can make a very big impact in your life. And by the end of this year, you can look back and see that it in no way reflects the life that you're living right now. So go ahead and get your watch party started. I'm going to do the same. And I am going to, I guess I'll call this my big reveal. It's we're gonna share my screen with my co-host here in a few minutes. But again, guys, Extra Digit Movement, we are one of the largest, fastest growing teams in MWR Financial. And some of the leadership, we've taken some time to kind of prepare this 10K giveaway. You know, there are going to be some people who will receive $10,000 in the next 10 days. And so you guys want to really plug in and listen to some of the information and see how you might be able to take part in that as well. So we are almost ready to start. I hope you guys have gotten your watch parties ready, and you've been able to invite some of your friends and other guests to be able to plug in and get ready to listen to some incredible information. We have people coming in from all across the United States. This is not a pandemic, but this movement is growing by leaps and bounds. People are getting excited and finding positive reasons to really feel good about where they are right now, and we believe that certainly we've taken a big step at being a part of making that true for a lot of people, and so you guys go ahead and get yourself situated. In about less than 1 minute, we should be ready to go ahead and kick this thing off. This is funny, guys. I'll tell you, you know, as you guys are getting yourselves positioned and situated, you know, I am not a high-tech person, but there's a ton of technology behind the scenes, and it takes a lot to make all of this stuff work. So if it shows on my face, maybe I'm a little bit stressed and making sure it's going to all work and come together. But at the same time, I know I've got some incredible people behind the scenes that are making it happen for me. And so I'm sure we're going to all be all right. So if you guys are situated now, and you've got your watch parties set up, I am going to get ready to bring on my special co-host, and the person that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. This gentleman is humble beyond measure, but he is incredible in the sense that he can truly just share this information and share it in a way that compels you to really take action. He knows that it's really a no-brainer after having the time to really hear him kind of go into some of this information, and he's truly making an impact all across MWR Financial. And so with that, guys, I will not belong the time. I will bring to the screen my co-host, my friend, and my mentor, if I can make it work, none other than Mr. Brian B.
Doing good, man. What's going on?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm over here challenged with this technology, but you know what? I'm 100% coachable, and I know that you know, I'm just following the footsteps of some giants and people who have paved the way. So I'm just diving in feet first. I'll grow my wings on the way down.
Oh, man, don't worry about it. Hey, listen, technology, you love it, you hate it, but we got to have it. So you're doing great, man. The hardest part about anything is getting started. But now that we're here, let's just churn and burn and show these guys how this money is being made and how they can improve their finances.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have gotten your watch parties started.
I got mine.
Got yours? I am trying to make sure that I don't see mine. Oh, well.
No, take your time. I'll let you guys know what's going on while you take your time. So listen, guys, we're going to talk about making money. We're going to talk about our 10K giveaway. We're going to talk about things that really never taught you in schools. How you can get double-digit returns on your money. Why the best investment in the world you can make is you. We're going to talk about all these things. How debt is the enemy of your success financially, how to purchase land wholesale instead of retail. All of that is under the umbrella of income shifting. So guys, if you ever want to do anything powerful, you're in the right place at the right time. I'm co-pilot today. I'm going to sit in the pilot seat. Monty's the man with the plan, and I'm just here to help. Monty, you ask me any questions you got, and I'm going to bring some guests in the room too as well. So I'm going to see if any guests pop in and support us. Fire away.
All right, great. Well, guys, again, we appreciate you taking the time to join us on this Facebook Live. We know that you could have been any place else, but you saw it important enough to join us, and we want to make sure that we are respectful of your time and share some information with you that we believe is truly life-changing right now. And so why are we here today, guys? So we're here to talk about income shift, and we're here to talk about some of the things that are really impacting people, all of us, even before this entire pandemic. There are things that were impacting all of our finances in a negative way. And they're generally four that we always talk about. And I won't talk about all four of them right now, but I really like to just hit on two for sure. And two of those things are taxes and inflation. And so, we'll kind of just start with inflation. And inflation is that thing that really dictates the cost of goods and services, guys. And it impacts all of our pockets in a negative way in for most people, because again, a business owner can make a determination just at a whim because they feel like it, or what the cost of things are that they're going to charge us. And when they can do that without us being able to in turn be able to control how much our income goes up, then inflation is where things will outpace the cost of our pockets to be able to afford to pay for those things. So in that regard, the money that we're making doesn't go as far. And so when that happens, we find ourselves in a deficit, because unless you're able to increase and control your pay and increase that pay, then your money is going to fall further behind. Things are going to cost more, and you'll be able to buy less and less. And so, Brian, if you would just spend a little time talking to us about the second thing that we talk about that really impacts people's finances. Oops, I can't hear you.
Oh, so yeah, if you think about it, we're in a crazy time period right now, right? You got COVID hurting a lot of people financially. You got businesses who used to be able to seat, for example, a restaurant, 50 people. Now they got to seat like 18, 4 people to a table, reservation only. So how in the world are they going to have the same plan they had before COVID, make the same profits? They can't. They have to tack on a little bit more to your meal. Groceries are higher. Daycare is higher. Nail care is higher. Hair care is higher. Why you think me and Monty bald-headed? We just gonna go with this bald head and just ride this thing out, because I'm telling you, man, barbers, Monty, they acting like they need $50 to do a shave. I'm like, wait a minute. So what's happening is COVID now has caused inflation, and the second thing he's talking about is taxes. See, the U.S. Treasury has a little check account, a little checkbook, just like you, right? Disability, veterans, taxes, and you got stimulus checks. Well, those stimulus checks went out, Monty, that was like $1 trillion that they lent to the public, SBA loans and all kind of things. The stimulus checks went out. That wasn't free money. They're going to make that up in taxes over the next 3 to 5 years. So we're going to show you guys right now some solutions as to why the taxes can be paid back, but it don't have to affect you. And Monty, that's the main thing, is the taxes and the inflation. We got to get ahead of those now.
Right. And so but there are companies out there that are getting ahead of those things. And get that up. And so, because at the end of the day, guys, as inflation is hitting, as taxes are hitting, there are companies out here that are still finding a way to win. And at the end of the day, it's really just about this. If you are in a position where you can solve problems, yep, then you're winning right now. Right, Brian? And so when you look at things like, people that are making hand sanitizer, those companies are winning hands down. People that are delivering our foods, Brian, people that are delivering our things that we purchase on Amazon, those companies are winning. And truly, like, especially right now, like in the Metro Atlanta area, schools are just starting back. And yep, I know exactly right here in Atlanta. The entire school system now is utilizing Zoom to deliver education to all of the kids, because it's 100% virtual. And so Zoom right now, hands down, they are winning, right? And so, Brian, tell us, who else is winning right now?
I mean, everybody. You making hand sanitation, you winning. Sanitation. You making hand sanitizer, you winning. Getting rid of your sanitation, right? If you Amazon, you winning. Anybody that's providing solutions, because we can't meet. And here's what you got to remember. When people can't meet in this country, everything crumbles. The basketball game, they got fake fans in the stands. We can't meet. Can you imagine all the industries that are suffering because the NBA is not playing live? The NCAA had to get postponed. Olympics pushed down next year. Churches can't meet. Las Vegas can't meet. Casinos got new rules. They just opened up. Don't ask me how I know, but they just opened up. And you got, 3 people at the crap table now. So Monty, they got all these things where money's starting to slow down. Well, if you can provide a solution to why people can't meet, but you can still provide a service, you're going to win. Well, Making Wealth Real, I'll be honest with you guys, the number one thing we provide is called a home-based business, but right now we're providing your safety. Right? And safety means what? You have the ability to work from home and make more money in a day than some people make all week. I mean, Monty, this thing is serious. I know people who've been affected by COVID. Monty, you know people who've been affected by COVID, and it doesn't get any more serious than a virus that we can't see. And guess what? Your bills are still coming. So what we offer you is a home-based business, introducing people to a home-based business, and that's why we getting paid every single day. Oh, we got some special guests coming in. I can't wait to bring this up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I kind of see them there behind the curtains. So, Brian, essentially what you're saying to people is that while we are home anyway, really, in terms of providing solutions, just like those other companies that we talked about are providing solutions to help keep us safe, MWR Financial is providing a solution that affords people an opportunity to have a business from home where they can be most safe from all of the ills that are occurring right now with this pandemic.
That's right. That's probably the number one solution you need, is a way to make money and stay at home safely, right? Our teachers even had to go back out in the workforce and meet with children and 900 people in the hallway. I'm like, whoa, my job can't cost me my health. So we're going to show you guys now how we do it virtually, man. Let's just go on and skip on down to that virtual slide with the different social media platforms. Because here's the thing, guys, we're doing it virtually, right? When you think about it, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom, they leverage us. So what you got to learn how to do is leverage them. They sell your data to, you join for free, but they sell your data to Macy's and to Amazon and to these other companies. So that's how ads pop up on your screen, right? Well, we leverage them. It may be 200 people, 150 people watching us right now live, but by tonight, 5,000 people see this video. And then you get paid every single day. Monty, it happened again today at 5 o'clock. Let me show you guys. It comes like clockwork, a minimum of $500 to $1,000 a day. So I'm lucky enough to be at the $500 a day mark. 500 today, 500 yesterday, 500 the day before, 500 the day before, every single day. Now, these are minimums. Now, Monty, I showed these guys earlier because a lot of people don't believe me, right? I got a lot of my friends are skeptical, but a lot of my friends are broke too, but they're real skeptical. And then I got my wealthy friends too. But then I showed them, I said, look, guys, those are the minimums. Today at 9 o'clock, that was $700, not $5. Last time I checked, $725 was more than $500. Last time I checked yesterday, $1,204 hit the account yesterday. You see, so the $500 a day is good for a cushion, but you can make thousands of dollars a day over here in your sleep. And that's what we're going to show you guys how to do using our Financial Edge membership. Absolutely,
Brian. And everybody may look and say, well, Brian, wow, that's a lot of money. Will I be able to make that much? Well, Brian's my great friend. I call him above average, and even if you can't hit his numbers as quickly as he hit it, if you can make anywhere from 20 to 30 to $100 per day,
win.
Right? Hey, in my book, that's still called winning. You're still seeing anywhere from $600 to $1,000 more per month coming into your household while you're at home for something that you did one time, and it continues to pay you month after month after month. So, Brian, truly that's like a no-brainer for me.
That's right. I mean, and the cool thing about it, it's non-wage. It's non-wage income. So what we do, guys, you're watching the Zoom, you're like, okay, what's my role? Well, you expose, right? Our team educates, and Making Wealth Real, they do the execution. Now, Mike, to break that down real quick, because you know what people are saying. I still don't know what the business is. You know, that's the number one question I get. What's the business? Well, guys, it's hidden in plain sight. Monty, please tell them they looking at the business.
You are looking at the business, guys. Here it is. And I heard someone say it earlier, and so I'm not too proud to borrow a good idea. But truly, we're just showing people the power of taking advantage of a home-based business. I mean, the business is truly just exposing people to the information. We are exposing them to a platform called MWR Financial, where they have brought together a team of experts that you get access to so that they can address all these 4 areas that challenge all of us financially. And then you also, through this membership, have access to extra digit movement, and we do the education. We teach them how to expose. We show them the benefit of having a home-based business, but not only them, we do it on their behalf for their friends and other associates who are also looking for ways to generate additional income, or just trying to pull themselves out of a very dark situation when they look at their finances and they may be impacted, adversely because of this pandemic right now, and don't really see a way that they can get out. And so here we are, providing the education, providing the expertise that shows them exactly what to do, how to do it. Until they learn it, we teach and do it for them. And then we expose those guys to the experts that MWR Financial has brought together under this umbrella that we call your Financial Edge membership.
That's it. We call it education with implementation. So if you're brand new, you expose people to us, the extra digit movement. We show people how to grow their net worth 1 digit at a time. You don't believe me? I got a young lady in the studio right now. She's about to give y'all an example. Monty, let's go on and bring this young lady up, man. She's the first $1 million ring earner in the company. Let's see how long she can join us. She's in the studio. Miss Christy Howard. What's up, Miss Christy? Oh, you on mute.
You're on mute, Christy.
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me now?
What's up?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey there.
I was telling these guys that we show people how to increase their net worth 1 digit at a time. Have you gone from 4 figures to 5 a month already?
I have, guys. Back in November when we first started, I was literally at $0. I went from $5 a day to $20 a day to $50 a day to $100 a day, $150, $200, up to $300 a day. Times that by 30 days, guys, that is $9,000 a month just in one of the 10 ways that we get paid. So that in itself, Brian, is absolutely incredible.
It's crazy. Now, real quick, just tell them how the experts do all the work. Monty, you pull up this slide. I want them to see this, the 4 pillars real quick, because it's very inexpensive, Christy. What does it cost? You making $14,000 a month minimum. That's like $138,000 something per year from home. That's your minimum. We're not even going to tell people what your maximum is. How much does it cost real quick, and how important is it that they take advantage of that?
Brian, people not going to believe this, because I'm sure people are thinking with me saying that I'm making 5 figures a month, that it's got to be thousands of dollars to get started. But guess what, guys? It's not. It's a mere $228 one time and $119 a month, which ends up being about $4 a day. But guess what? This is what you're paying for, okay? You now have your own franchise that has 4 core products. One is Money Max. The second one is Credit Max. You have Equity Max and you have Wealth Max. But here's the thing about it. It's a lot of things that we can do by ourselves, right? We can work out by ourselves. We can go out to eat by ourselves. But when we have that accountability partner, or when we have, in this case, the experts that are doing every single thing for us, it makes all the difference in the world. Ask yourself, when was the last time you had financial experts that had your back and are willing to help you in every single area of your life and from a financial standpoint? See, if we knew what it took to have an 850 plus credit score and we could do it on our own, we'd all have an 850 credit score, right? If we knew how to bring more money back into our household by getting an instant pay raise from our job, we will all have instant pay raises coming in from our jobs. So with
Yep.
Money Max, that's our first tier. This is our tax reduction strategy where we have licensed enrolled agents that are certified from the IRS that legally, ethically, and morally adjust our W-4s so that now that we have a home-based business, we can be in a much lower tax bracket. So they're not taxing us at the maximum. Everybody with me on that?
Gotta be. It's
Gotta
simple.
be, right? Now, the next one is Credit Max, Brian. This is a simple one where we simply upload our 3 credit reports to the experts and allow them to do their magic. This isn't one of those companies where, you know, it's a lot of companies out there where they teach you how to do it yourself. No, we have experts that have been in business for 25 plus years that actually do it for you. So this is what I want you guys to write in the comments. I would rather have somebody do it for me than do it myself. Because guess what? If we could do it ourselves, we'd all have 850 plus credit scores. The next one is Equity Max. And Brian, I'm just going to fly through these since you and Monty are doing such an amazing job. Equity Max. Equity Max is where we show you how to eliminate your debt and how to get out of debt faster than you normally would. So typically where somebody might have a mortgage for 30 years, we're showing people how to cut that mortgage in half the time. In some instances, less than half the time. How different would your life be if your mortgage was paid off in 7 to 9 years instead of 30? How different would your life be if you had absolutely zero debt? How different would your life be if we showed you or had experts that actually showed you how to make money in your sleep with Wealth Max, where we're showing you how to open up a PRA account where you can become your own bank and or invest in what's called land banking, where now you're purchasing land in the same place that Warren Buffett is putting billions and billions of dollars. So I want you guys to think about that for a second. For $4 a day, you have experts that are helping you and guiding you and doing all of this for you to put you in a much better position. Brian, if it was $1,000 a month, it would definitely be worth it, because guess what? Any millionaire or billionaire that you can think of right now, they all have access to experts that help elevate them and take them to the next level financially.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we call her Cash Flow Christy, the first $1 million ring earner in the company. And guess what? She just happens to be at the home of the second female $1 million ring earner in the company.
I am.
Birds of a feather flock together, Monty.
That's awesome, Christy. Hey, that's Shayna. Thank you, guys. And you know, Brian, I think, you know, we hit some major. Our company hit some major milestones across all 4 of those maxes. You know, because we just had our 1 year, hit our 1 year anniversary, and just to think about in that one short year, how this company has brought over $60 million, you know, back into the pockets of people, of all of its members and its customers through Money Max, and how they've raised people's credit scores on an average 50 to 150 points within a year. How they've been able to shave time, as Christy was talking about Equity Max, and they've been shaving like over 13,000 years have been shaved off of people's timeline that they have to repay their debt. And I don't know if people really even think about it, but truly, when you think about all of those years saved off, just think about how much interest in terms of actual dollars that really is, that people are now not having to spend on bills, and in the short term, Wealth Max has generated over $25 million in terms of wealth into the portfolios of all of our members. And so in a short year, this company has been making some major leaps and bounds in terms of improving the financial landscape of a lot of people, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, man, if you want to be wealthy, anybody can be wealthy, seriously. But the first thing you got to do, you got to get your money back from the people who are stopping you from getting wealthy. And when you get that, when you really get that, you're gonna start getting wealthy. It's not your eating out that's got you in a situation. It's not your cable bill. It's not Verizon versus Sprint. What's got you not having the money you need to invest, and investing is the end all be all to getting wealthy, because you can't work for so many hours a day. So if you're not investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. What's got you not investing is your taxes are too high and your debt is too high. How do we know? Because when our experts show you what happens when you become debt free, it's amazing how fast you become a millionaire, right? The money's going out the back way too fast. So just to recap, $4 a day, $119 a month. Extra Digit is going to show you in the next 10 days how we're giving $10,000 back to some of you guys that are between 50 and 100 of you guys are going to get, some of y'all going to get the whole 228 back. Yeah, there it is. Some of y'all going to get 119 back. We're going to pay for your first month. Once you invest in yourself, our movement believes in investing in you. And we're going to have a cool drawing on September 2nd. But with that being said, you got to remember, even if your name don't come out of the drawing for the 10K, which the odds are really good because it ain't that many people, and we want to bless between 50 and 100 people. It's not like it's you against 22,000 people, right? It's not the lottery. Your taxes are coming down anyway, so your investment comes back. Your debt is going down anyway, so your investments come back. See, you've been taught that the only way to make money is if somebody give you some money. You've never been taught that one of the ways to make money is to increase your cash flow and give the government and the banks less. If you keep just that money with you, Monty, they're saying about $600 a day is the average. I mean, $600 a month is the average on tax reduction just by having a home-based business. So let's jump down, man. Let's get into one. Let's give everybody just one example, one testimony from each pillar.
All right. Cool. Let's see.
We'll start with Money Max, for example. I know for a fact, you got people that are federal taxes used to be $1,200, right? And now on the right-hand side, it's now $361 instead of $1,200. Right. So you got a guy, he's saving $861 a month. He gave himself a $10,000 a year pay raise. Monty, what about the young lady from Credit Max, whose credit score is like astronomical? Break that down, because she's only 19 years old. And I think people are like, man, I need her score.
Yes. I'm looking for that young lady.
She's about 10 slides down. Yes, she is. Yep.
There she goes.
Above that. There you go. Yep.
Yes. All right. Yeah. And so this young lady, she just started using the experts. Jessica took her credit scores. She uploaded them into her portal and allowed the experts to basically go to work. And those experts started to increase her credit score. She is knocking at the door of being in the 800 club, and that's super amazing that she could do it. That they could do that for her in such a short period of time. And I think she also her husband's score was also up well. So both of them are about to almost be in the 800 club. And it's less than 6 months or so that they've been doing this. And so it's incredible in terms of how quickly these guys are able to do it. But cautionary note, I would say that, this is a pandemic, guys. And so one of the things that we've seen and what we say to our members and to our other customers that use these tools, give it about 30 to 45 days, because the credit bureaus are taking advantage of this time to try and slow down the clock and not be as responsive, right? And they're using COVID as a way to not respond. But our experts, they're retooling our approach, and they are finding ways to continue to make them be responsive. And so it continues to work, but give it some time. I mean, a lot of us, we didn't get into bad credit shape overnight. And so give yourselves 30, 45 days or so to start to see it change for you. And then I would just like to, Brian, talk about, it's not just for people who may have had some real, bad credit situations, but even people with good credit. Our friend, right here on the right, Chuck.
Yeah, shoot. Chuck had an 805, which is exceptional. You start getting above those 800s, man. The bank, that's where they go to the back and get cookies and give you extra juice. You didn't even know they had cookies. You thought all they had was lollipops. Nah, the bank got cookies and sandwiches. When Chuck walk in, they roll out the red carpet because he's got an 805. Absolutely. Then he went up to an 812. So you got people that are really, really making it happen. Now, what happens is credit is one thing. So lowering your taxes is one thing. That's Money Max. Mm-hmm. Same $4 a day. Getting a higher credit score is something different. Same $4 a day. Now you put that in what's called equity max.
Absolutely.
So earlier when Monty was talking about all the time that's being shaved off of these debts, 13,000 years. Let me make sure you understand that. 13,000 years have been shaved off the bank's, what's the word? Their plan
Sure.
to keep you in debt 100+ years. This is Charlotte here. In red, you may not be able to see it. She saved $500,000 in interest. The banks had her in debt until 2103. Now, Monty, if you're already 40 and you will be debt free in 2103, something tells me her visa is not what she's worried about at that time. Okay,
It's not what she's worried about, and God knows, you know, if I'm still on at that point, then y'all just might have to y'all just gonna have to come see me. I don't know if I can do anything else about it. I'm not thinking about that far down the road. But
Yeah.
right, you know, you say something, you know, that a lot of people kind of just gloss over, and I think it's important to just highlight that here, and that is, you know, there are people, banks in this example, who have a plan for your money. And their plan for your money is for you to give it all to them over an extended period of time, and they take it from you a little piece at a time. But if they take a little piece from a lot of people over a long period of time, they make tons and tons and tons of money. And
That's
so,
right.
so what we do here simply is to put you in a position to leverage these tools and these experts so that you can, in fact, have your own plan for your own money. And it shortens the time considerably from 2031 to 2020. Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the good Lord don't care about your visa when you're 190 years old, right? So you got to remember, guys, she'll be out of debt in 2 years instead of 100 and something years. Now, equity max was the third pillar just now. That's debt elimination. We're going to show you the comp plan. We're going to show you money max because this is the one that requires a consultation. So I want you guys to understand this. Money Max is just an upload of your pay stubs, and our enrolled agents do the work for you. Credit Max is an upload of your 3 credit reports, and then for 25 years, we've been restoring credit. They do the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Equity Max is you just uploading your mortgage, upload your car note, upload your student loans, upload your credit cards. We then strip the game plan from the creditors and show you, pay this one this way, pay this one that way. You'll be out of debt 90 years faster, right, in Charlotte's case.
Right.
But Wealth Max is where now you have what's called a private reserve account and land banking. Now, Monty, for the sake of time, let's just hit him with the next one. Hit him with the land banking. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back to get something from the door and tell them what that land banking is. When you start seeing Warren Buffett in the Olympics in these areas, something special is happening. I'll be right back.
Absolutely, Brian. And so, guys, truly, at the end of the day, land banking is really about just positioning yourself to be on the front side of something before it happens. It puts you, land banking gives you the opportunity to own land in what's called the path of growth. And when you are able to do that, when that land then somewhere down the line, typically 5 to 7 years or so down the line, when it becomes, when it explodes and there's a tremendous amount of growth in that land, you get to then sell something that you bought wholesale at retail price. And so when you see people like Warren Buffett here on the screen, he has taken advantage of this place that we call Antelope Valley, out just outside of Los Angeles, California. They are looking at that as the next Silicon Valley, where there's going to be a tremendous amount of growth. And so people like Warren Buffett, who have this forward vision, have already positioned themselves and spent billions of dollars out there starting some businesses out in that area. NASA has also been able to set up and start some businesses in that area. The Olympics is coming in 2028. And so, guys, when you see surveyors out in your local cities, you may just see some guys with these orange tripods with a little camera on it, and they're looking through it and they're surveying, but all around it looks like nothing but woods, right? There's another guy with a tape measure that's walking off the distance, and they are really just out there surveying that land. Well, when they're doing that, it's because they know what's coming in 5 to 7 years. that there's going to be some tremendous growth coming out there. And then people who have knowledge of that are able to position themselves to own that. And so what MWR has done is afforded us an opportunity to do the exact same thing, guys. With that, you get a chance to purchase land. And some of our team members have been able to successfully do the same thing. We've got Don and his wife, Ruth, here, they have their deed right here where they've been able to purchase land out in what will be the new Silicon Valley. We got numbers of people who are taking advantage of this opportunity. And guys, this is something that traditionally people who normally just work a job, people who are not millionaires on paper, people who do not have a net worth of at least $250,000, who are not considered by financial experts as sophisticated investors, we don't get access to this kind of opportunity. But through MWR Financial, we now have opportunity to leverage this, and we've got people who are positioning themselves every day to take advantage of it. Brian, I see you've been able to join me back. Anything else you want to say on that?
Nah, just know that so far, the only thing we talked about is getting your cash flow better. Now let's get your income better. See, cash flow is measured in time. Income is measured in dollars. Most Americans, all they do, I want to make more money. I want to make more money. I need to make more money. I want to make more money. Very few people understand your stress is coming from the fact that your money you make goes out right away. That's why things are so stressful. When you get your taxes down, when you get your debt down, when you get your expenses down, your stress will go down. Now let's show them the 10 ways we get paid and how to get this money back. So let me show you guys how this works.
Right.
The bottom line is there are 3 ways to get your investment back. Now, what I like about it, it ain't like your investment is sky high, right? So Monty, give me that next slide. Watch this. Mm-hmm. $228 one time, $119 per month. Now that's your overhead. Now, anybody that's ever been in traditional business, I wish $119 won't pay my cell phone bill, okay? That's your whole business from home. But we even show you how to get what's called self-funded. Self-funded means let the business pay for itself and everything else is profit. The problem with most people is they always want something for free. See, everybody want to be a millionaire. Everybody want residual income. Everybody want to make, $15,000, $50,000 a month, but nobody want to pay $119. I don't know why people have champagne taste and beer money, but it's just a fact. So one way to get your business paid for is the enroll agents adjust your W-4. Your paycheck goes up automatically. Let the government and the taxes you were giving away pay the $119.
Absolutely.
Pay the initial $228. Now, the second way, if 3 people say, man, I like that membership. I like the portal. I like the experts, Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max. I need a team of people helping me. 3 customers and your 79 is gone. Mm-hmm. Brian, what's 79? Well, Monty, people miss this. 80% of the 119 was the membership. So correct. 79 of it, of the 119, was your portal. Well, if you get 3 people who want the membership, yours is waived. So now you got a $40 a month business. And the third way is helping 3 people get started in business.
Correct.
3 people overworked, underpaid. 3 people sick and tired of being sick and tired. 3 people who understand that this COVID thing is real and they need to start making some money from home to decrease exposure until we get this thing figured out. We're in a pandemic, man. This is just like smallpox. This is just like polio. It's just that we're living through this one, and it's the real deal. So you have a lot of people out there who are like, I need some solutions, and I need some retirement, and I need to do it quicker. That's how you get your money back, and that's how you start succeeding. Now, if you hurry up and sponsor 3 people within 30 days, we give you more money.
Right.
$150 if 3 people, Monty, that's 1 person every 10 days.
Every 10 days.
I'm in. I like this. We'll give you $150. We'll give you $450 if in 60 days, those 3 do what you just did and help 3. And we'll give you $900 if within 90 days, those 3 help 3. Now, Monty, this is where people lose their minds. Oh, it's one of those things I got to bring people in. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm saying for those of you who want to make extra money on top of the money we bring you back from the 4 pillars, you can tell people about your story and they can get the membership. And you'll be surprised how fast this thing matriculates. So my point to you guys is the momentum bonus is 150, 450, 900, then extra digit, by the way, on September 2nd, is putting $10,000 out there to help between 50 and 100 of you guys get 99, 119, or the whole 228 back in our drawing 10K giveaway. It's exciting, man. It's exciting.
Absolutely. Brian, isn't it crazy though that people just, and I know we spent maybe a little bit of time, but it's crazy to me how people will sweat the thought of trying to share and leverage something that's working for them with other people. We talk to people every day, all day about the movie we saw on Netflix that was good. The pair of shoes that's on sale at Macy's or wherever you go shopping these days, online, I guess. We're always sharing information for free. Yep. But we don't want to leverage the opportunity to share information, expose people to a platform where we can create win-win scenarios where they can win, you can win, we all win.
Man, let me tell you something. That's leverage. People don't understand leverage. Look, we got one of our car bonus recipients we're going to bring on. But before we bring him up, let me show you something.
Which you want to go to?
Monty, I took $228 in November. And this year, I'll make between $500,000 and $1 million my first year in this business from a $228 decision. Now, Monty, if you were making $15,000, $30,000, $45,000 a month and you invested $119, how often would you trade?
No brainer. Count me. I'm in all day, every day, Brian.
I'll trade $1,000 a month to make $15,000.
What?
Look, we didn't even show them the car bonus. Check this out. Go to the car slide, guys. I'm gonna give you 3 numbers to write down before we get out of here. Watch this. 3 people makes your business free, right? Or makes it self-funded, right? We don't like it. Makes it self-funded. So 3 people, and your business is bringing in more than 119, about 150 in this cover. 12 people, and your business is $600 a month. That's your whole organization. 12 people, not you introducing 12. You might tell me, and I tell 4. When 12 people join your team, on average, you're making about $600 a month, $20 a day.
Absolutely.
50 people, and you're at $500 a month for the car bonus, and about $2,000 a month collectively. There's a gentleman that just joined us in the studio to help us close out that's got the $500 car bonus. Give it up for I'm sorry. Marshall Gibbs, give us a mic check, man.
You hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you. Monty, he's at $500 a month. He's on his way to $1,250. Herschel, how cool is it, man, that they give you the car bonus and you don't even have to get a car if you don't want to?
Right. It's awesome, man. All we're doing is helping people, talking about the system, roadmaps already here. Hey, Brian, it's incredible, man. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Now 500 is cool. How long are you giving yourself to hit that 1250? Because it goes all the way up, guys, just so you know, to 3,000, right? Monty, remove that car slide. Let's look Herschel in the eye. Let's put him on the spot. Herschel, look us in the eye. What's your timeline for the 1250? You got to get that next year.
Man, we're looking at Monday, my brothers. We're going to lock it in. Too. Yes, sir. We locking. We moving.
As in, like, you get 1250 within a week.
Man, we're going to push it. We're going to push the envelope. Ain't wasting no time. I ain't going to tell you next month. I'm not rolling like that. I'm not rolling like that. But I tell you guys something, Brian, if you don't mind, man, if I can just share with people, because people talk about the 500, but I had been in another company, man, where I had earned 7 figures, right? And got into the company 8 years late. But now here's what I want to share, Brian and Monty. A lot of people want to go back and research what's going on here. I want people to know there is no frame of reference. There's nothing to compare it to. And to think about it now, you sitting here with about, a year thereabout. Look, all I'm saying to you guys, the so-called networkers out here, you don't have a frame of reference. My suggestion is to get your behind over here. If you're already in the system already, what you want to do is come in and embrace the system and move on. But Brian, I had to share that, man, and I appreciate it.
No question, man.
We push the envelope. Hey, man, we got to get it.
You got a 7-figure earner here from a previous company telling you he got in that company 8 years later and earned 7 figures. We are here year 1, and you guys don't have a clue, man, what you can do for your whole family this early in the game, because all ships rise with the tide. So Herschel, I'm proud of you, man. Way to go out there and make that 1250 happen. We're gonna catapult you to the 3,000, and we're gonna get out of here.
Looking forward, you guys.
That's awesome. Thanks.
All right. So, Monty, there's 3 kinds of people watching us, man. It's real simple. We got the people. We got to recap and let you guys know the experts are here for you. You just upload your documents. You got a team of people. Enroll agents with the IRS. If that don't tell you it's legit, nothing does. 1099s coming to you. Credit restoration specialists helping you get your scores up. Debt elimination specialists getting your debt down. And then you got your wealth creation specialists helping you with your land banking, your private banking, a term called arbitrage, which means you become the bank. Instead of them lending your money all around, you become the bank and you lend the money to yourself. That's what wealthy people do all the time. Newsflash, wealthy people don't have their money sitting in checking. Okay? They don't. Wealthy people, you think Warren Buffett got a checking account with that kind of money in it. No. Wealthy people know how to use what's called arbitrage and loan their money, and then institutions will give you money back because you're the lender, not the borrower. Very, very important. 3 kinds of people, Monty. What's the next step?
Well, Brian, we got 3 kinds of people that we often come in contact with. And the number 3 is the person who looks at this and says, you know what, I hear that this is not for me. I got all the money that I need. My credit score, is already, a 975, even though it only goes up to 850. I find that hilarious. And my investments are rock solid. I'm earning about 50% on my investments every month. So, hey, I see that it doesn't work for me. I'm good. And so for the number 3, we say, hey, we appreciate you taking the time to look at this. But more than that, we ask that you appreciate the person that at least thought enough about you to share this with you, and feel free to share some information with them and with others with whom may not be as fortunate as you. And so that's the number 3, Brian. And who wants to talk about the number 2?
Hersh, you want to break it down?
Hersh, you want to break down number 2?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, number 2, all you all want to do, these are people who simply want to use the service. You want to focus on, dealing with your cash flow, management. And that's where you want to be, money max, equity max, wealth max, of course, credit max. And so lock in here. It's only $79 per month, not the $119, only $79. So if you think about the whole cost of that, you guys broken down, you won't find it anywhere else. And my encouragement to you all is lock in, make it happen. $79, that's it.
So you won't get the car bonus, you won't get the presidential bonus, you won't get the momentum bonus, you won't get the daily pay, but at least you have the experts that are helping you with your own personal money. Exactly. Number 1 is like, Brian, I'm in. I like this, man. 228, it's a pandemic. My bills are coming anyway. They're not giving us no breaks. So let me go ahead and make this money while I can. Guys, we're 1 year in the business. And then our drawing for our organization is September 2nd. So you got like 7 days to enter the drawing. All you got to do, you already qualified for half of it by being in this week. The other half of it is introduce one person, and we're giving you 99 back, 119 back, or the whole 228 back. We're going to do a live drawing with our software here on the 2nd of September. So listen, guys, we're going to get out of here. Get the private training code that we're doing at 725. There's a private training. It's not on this website. For those who join, there's a code that the person who introduced you is going to give you once you join the business, and we're going to train you guys at 725 today. All right, we'll see you guys later. Let us know if you're a 3, 2, or 1. Get with the person who introduced you, text them or call them and give them the number, and we'll give you the appropriate game plan. Monty, thanks for hosting, man. I'm proud to be a co-host any day. Herschel, thanks for stepping in.
I appreciate you, Brian, man. And Herschel, we appreciate you too. Hey, guys, take care. We'll see you next time.
All right, cool.